Alright guys, so welcome to this series of videos. So this will be a fairly short series. So for those of you guys who just stumbled upon my channel, welcome. This channel is all about game development, about app development, about incorporation for artificial intelligence. And you're watching a series video about our crazy Llama X development. So it's like a devlog. We already achieved a lot, but we haven't solved the problem of the collision. Okay, so when we generate a water splashes, it can not only hit our enemy but also can hit our llama, and the enemy can actually hit themselves as well. So we don't want to do that. So if you look at any of the enemy, the health is constantly decreasing, which is weird because the enemy constantly hitting one another, and they just decrease the health and gone. And when the enemy say hit, maybe if I add in the poisonous splashes to our enemy, this enemy may hit them because we got a lot of enemy generated and may hit the poisonous splashes that they themselves projected, and then they will lose health, and it's really weird, and it can mess up with the game. So maybe the enemy haven't reached you and then died. Okay, we don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is to fix that by using layers. And as I said before, we can add multiple layers in order to do that. So you can select any of it, and then you're going to select layers. Right now we just got default, transparent, ignore, all that sort of thing, but we can add the layers. Okay, and we got layer and sorting layer. Right now there's no sorting problem, so we don't need to show the sorting layer. Sorting layer and the actual layer can be a little bit different, because you can add something that's really above, but it cannot be collided. Okay, so you don't need to worry about that for now. Right now we can add new layers, and say that will be a player layer and enemy layer. So if you separate these two, and you can move say the water splashes to the player layer and enemy to the enemy layer, something like that. Okay, so once you are satisfied with that, you can you can just safely click anywhere else, and it would automatically be saved. So adding thing and that the player as well as the player generated thing will be at the player layer. So let's get this llama and the prefab. This is a two prefab that should belong to player layer. So because it's a prefab and we're going to change all the children, so we don't need to change that one by one, and there will be player water splash as well. And of course you can use the same methods to go back to enemies and click our coyote and get this two coyote. I think I can get the three things selected and change that to enemy layer and change all the children. Okay, so the big boss coyote will be the big boss coyote should have a like the quick look image here, but it's not, so it's weird. But I don't think it will affect our preview. So let's quickly run that. Maybe just some bug with Unity, because it should show a so the thumbnail here, but it's not showing. Just to make it sure, because Unity does not guarantee that everything will be working automatically. So I got to test it. Okay, I did not break our game, so maybe it's just a rendering problem. So we still got our enemy coming out. Okay, so once you got the layer separated, what I'm going to do is to actually go to the project setting to change the collision, the interaction between layers. So you can search project setting. Yeah, so it's added project setting. Good. Yeah, my computer just got stuck here. It's really slow on my computer. I don't know whether it's a Unity's problem or my computer's problem. Okay, but sometimes the Unity just simply got stuck, and I got to wait for a pretty long time. I'm going to pause it here to save you guys a little bit of time. Alright, I don't know what's going on. The Unity just freeze on me, and I have to force quit in order to in order to reboot it. So yeah, let's go to setting and project settings, and previously we got input system. So let's go to physics 2D. Remember, this physics 2D. Don't click physics because that will be a 3D project. We got enemy, we got player, right? We got the interaction between them. So the enemy can say hit the player, but enemy cannot bump into enemy, because once you bump into that, we got collision as a trigger. So they will just trigger the code and deal the damage, and we don't want that to happen. So the player will not bump into player. So for example, the player got a water splashes out. Water splashes flying in midair, but players are flying so fast, and just got a hand of this water splashes, and the water splashes hit our llama, and that's definitely not the thing that we want to happen. So even if that really happens, our llama will not decrease in health. So just decrease the just disable the interaction between these two, and I think we're good to go. So yep, so we'll not hit one another, the enemy, whether the enemy can hit the enemy itself, or the player can hit the player itself. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, and yeah, it'll be a pretty short video. If you think my video is helpful, please give me a thumb up, and I update the video every day. Please subscribe, and yeah, I will see you next video.